Hi, my name is Dave Lubliner. As part of the NSF Engage grant, you're going to be using Moodle as the e-learning software to take the course. And we thought it would be useful if we gave you a little introduction of how Moodle works. Moodle can be used in a number of courses. The face-to-face courses that we have at NJIT, most of what goes on in class is between you and the instructor. But you could put homework and notes on that particular, on Moodle to make it useful for the students. But in hybrid and e-learning courses, it's essential. Hybrid is basically 50% in class, 50% online, and the e-learning is 100% online. So you need some tool or mechanism to have discussions, to submit homework, to see, the slides, whether iTunes videos. So this is a way to organize all that information into one central location. So it organizes the information, how you view course material, interact with other students, and how to submit the homework. So I'm going to give you a brief tutorial on how to use it. Hybrid and e-learning always use some online learning system like Moodle. All right, I'm going to show you a little video here this was taken from MIT. It's open source and it's a little humorous about why you might take an e-learning course.
Are you tired of learning in an overcrowded, stuffy lecture hall filled with other students that you can barely tolerate? Do you find yourself dozing off at the halfway mark of a 3-hour lecture? Does the sound of your professor's voice send you into a catatonic state? If you answered yes to any or all of these questions, why not consider distance learning online? That's right, just in time for the next school year, distance learning online is the perfect solution for students with pesky timetables and awkward social skills. With distance learning online, you can learn for the comfort of your own home on your own time. Eliminate the costs involved with transportation to and from your institution of higher education and suffer no longer from the temporary paralysis associated with prolonged usage of lecture hall seating.
So let me give you some of the specifics. You go to moodle.njit.edu. At that point, you're going to log in with your normal UCID and password. On that page, there is a little picture of Albert Einstein. There you can get additional tutorials if you have any other questions about Moodle. When you log in, the page is going to look something like this, and in the left-hand corner, it's going to ask you which Moodle course you're interested in. And all of these are set up to your UCID and password, so you'll know that these are the courses you've registered for, and you can actually just select one of the courses. This is a drop-down list. You can see multiple years of courses, so you can always go back to another course. So once you've selected your course, the screen looks like this. It'll say the course. In this particular case, it was one I teach, CPT 325, Medical Informatics. So what are the things on the Moodle page that you're going to use most often? Well, the first thing is the left-hand corner. The left-hand corner are all the administrative tools to make your life easier. The first one is participants. You click on that and you can see all the students in your class. You can also create a profile, a picture under files. I'll show you in a second. You can download a picture of yourself, and you may want to say something to share with the other students. Not essential, but nice to have. The second one is activities. In the Moodle page, as you scroll down, it'll be broken down into week by week, like, January 1st, January 8th. It'll show you week by week what are the lectures and what are your assignments, and also videos and everything will be right there. You'll just click on them. But if you want a shorthand notation, this will provide you some information. So for example, if you select assignments basically will take all the assignments, which look like a hand with a sheet of paper. I'll show you in a second. So we'll extract all the assignments that are due and show you them a list. So if you are confused, it's an easy way to kind of get a subset of what's on the page. Another one is basically forums. Forums are either ones the teacher set up, they're like a discussion group where some classes, a good part of your grade is he posts a topic, a paper, asks you to comment on it, and then you comment on other people's input. Or you can create your own forum. An example that was one of the Moodle tutorials that I recommend highly. I said, let's say you're having trouble with the homework. You can set up a forum and ask all the students, well, I'm having trouble, why don't we discuss this? So these are kind of useful tools. Another one is resources. During the course of your Moodle page, every week it'll show you these are your lecture notes, these are videos that the instructors provided. We have all those in spatial visualization. And it will show you in a subset. So if you just wanted to see the lecture notes and videos, again, this extracts them from the Moodle and just shows you a quick list of them if it's easier. It's not necessary, but it's available. Here, administration. You're not going to use all of them, but there's some tools that are useful for students. One is grades. You click on that and it will show you all your grades, your assignments, your exams. So it's a quick way to see the status of what your grades are. Another really useful one is files. When you want to share something with somebody else, you click on files and it says download something. It's just like attaching something to your email. It will go to your home screen on your PC. It'll say select directory, select the file, and then it will download it to a local copy that can be used for this particular course. And then you can share them later on. During the course, a forum, you say, hey, here's an article I read. You'll say, okay, select an article. It will look at your cache of things you've downloaded, and you select one and just attach it to what you're working on. So it's really simple. This is a closer hand look of what the weekly lectures might look like. For example, week of May 20th, week of May 27th, the 15 weeks of the course. So what usually is that it has some lectures. In this case, May 20th, it has some physiology lectures. May 27th, not only does it have some lectures, but it has this little picture that looks like a sheet of paper with somebody holding it in their hand. That's for you to submit your homework assignment. So the way it works is that's what it looks like. You click on it, and a screen is going to come up, and this either could be something you've downloaded before from files, or it will let you download it immediately. It'll basically say, go to your home screen, you choose directory, just like you're attaching an email file, attach it and submit it. And when you do this, they'll give you some other information. Sometimes there are submittal dates. The teacher wants it between certain dates. But it'll be pretty self-evident. And if it's outside those ranges, it'll say, I'm sorry, you can't submit it. You have to wait till when the time frame. So submitting homework assignments is very simple. The rest of the Moodle tutorial is when you go to moodle.njit.edu, before you log in, you see a picture of Einstein. And you click on that, and there are 15 modules very specific on each one of these aspects. You want to set up a forum, discussion group. You want to do something special, it's all there. And that should be everything you need to use for the spatial visualization course. And for most courses, these are 90% of the things that I use myself. Have fun in the course, and I will be available, Lubliner at NJIT.edu. It'll be posted on the webpage if you have any further questions. Thanks very much.